My workflow hasn't changed that much from the 5.1 and stereo to Atmos and stereo. I mean, I'm still doing it basically the same way. I mean, the stereo mix comes off the pan pots. The Atmos mix goes through a trim setting, which is the small fader that's at unity gain, to the multi-track buses. And then so a bunch of those buses are assignments to the different speakers. I had to add some stereo channels to the console because I needed more returns, because all these small faders, obviously, where you might use those for returns, I can't use them for returns because they're actually part of the send for each channel for the Atmos mix. The main thing that's changed is the monitoring, because I used to have a 5.1 monitoring thing in this panel, and I used to have to switch back and forth. If I was working in stereo, then it was the console monitor, this big pot here, and if I was doing 5.1, it would switch up to this my little studio comm that I use for that. But with this system, everything comes off that, so I'm always reaching for the same knob, which is great. So it's actually more convenient now than it used to be. And it's more convenient than the gray switch was a little bit awkward when you were changing modes, because you had to punch a few different buttons to actually do that. With this system, it just does it automatically. Like it just remembers certain workflows that you have. It'll remember up to 16 different workflows. And so hasn't really changed a lot. More speakers, more sound. And of course now we're always worried about the binaural mix, and so I'm listening on headphones quite a bit more often and comparing the two and just making sure that the binaural sounds pretty good.